In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the boattail retainer onto a rocket body tube. So thanks for watching.
Welcome to Advanced Construction Videos, where we show you how to tackle rocketry building techniques and more. On our website, we sell kits, motors, building supplies, and electronics. So come and learn, shop, build, and fly when you visit us at apogeerockets.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Milligan from Apogee Components. Today I'm going to install this boattail retainer onto this tube, but the same technique also applies to our other 3D printed retainers. So this is the finned retainer. This is a BT60 to a 24 millimeter, and then this is a BT70 to a 24 millimeter. Now these come as a set, so the set includes the retainer, the base and the body, plus a special spacing guide. So right now at this point, this is my motor mount tube, and I've already installed the front centering ring and the shock cord. Now the location of this ring doesn't really matter, but the location of the back ring is pretty critical, which is why we have the special tool here that is used to position this ring. Now the tool is for the aftmost position of the ring. So the furthest aft it can go is right there. So what you'll do is you'll take this card, you'll just push it on, and then this is the furthest back it can go. But it can go further forward, and that's okay. So if you want it further forward, that's fine. But you can't go any further back than that because this is a critical measurement. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and glue on this tube. And since I'm impatient, I'm going to use super glue. So I'm going to put my ring behind the super glue so that when I put it on, I can slide it into the glue. Now normally you would use wood glue for this, and I have wood glue right here. I wood glued on the front ring. So I'm going to slide this in and then push this on. So this is as far back as it can go, but I can go a little bit forward. I got just a little bit of gap because I just wanted that extra gap. And then we're going to remove that, and I'm going to hit it with some super glue accelerator to make it go really fast. And I'm just going to wipe off the excess of that. And my ring is a little crooked. I'm just trying to make sure. And then I'm going to check it again, make sure I still have my little gap. It's okay. Still have the little gap. Okay, now we can glue this inside the body tube, and for that, I didn't bring a dowel. Usually have a dowel. I'm going to dribble in some glue for that front centering ring. So this is going to go, actually, I'm going to show you how that goes. So the base is going to be super glued onto the tube like that, and you got to make sure that it's all the way settled on. So I'm going to glue that on. You can glue this on later, or you can glue it on right now. I'm just gluing it on now. And this has ribbed ends on this side, but not this side. So this is the side that gets glued onto the tube. I just want to make sure that it's, oops, too far. Don't push too far. Actually buckled my tube, but that's okay. It looks pretty good right now. All right, so now when this is screwed on like that, you'll see that it can't touch that ring because we need it to be able to, that shoulder right there to get inside the body tube. So all this shot cord here, like we normally do, just to get it out of the way, you just take it, wind it up, and just shove it on the inside of the tube, just to keep it out of the way for right now. And then this is going to be glued into here. And this is going to be flush. All right, so right now, I'm going to put my glue inside. Come on. Trying to get a ring of glue around the perimeter. This is the forward ring. And then I'm going to do an aft ring. Okay, so it's going to go like about right there. That ring is probably too far forward, so I'm going to have to move it back. And to move it back, I'm just going to pull it like that. Okay. Now, I want to get this ring past that glue, so I'm going to put it in sideways like this, and then spin it around like that. I'll push it through, and I'm just going to push that one on, and I'm going to push it all the way so that's nice and flush here. And then I'm going to take the cap off and just make sure that there's no glue on there. So you can see now I'm at the right depth, and then when I screw the cap on later, it will lock the motor in place. So once the glue is dry, you're going to take your rocket motor, you're just going to slide it in. Oh, the glue is not dry. You got to make sure that glue is dry. This is a really tight fit with this on there. All right, I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so my engine mount is dry right now. So to hold the motor in, you'll just take your rocket engine. You'll notice that there's a thrust ring on the back, and if there's not a thrust ring on the back, you can wrap tape around it. Just needs to be about less than a 1/4 inch wide tape on the back. You'll slide it in, push it in all the way, and then take the retainer and then just screw it on until it's nice and tight, and that's going to lock your rocket motor in there. You can see that looks pretty nice. Now you'll also notice that the conical version is actually the same length, so you can swap them onto the rocket if you want to give your rocket a different look. So that was how to install the retainers, the boat tail retainers onto your rocket. My name is Tim Van Milligan. This is the Apogee Rocketry Workshop. May the winds be light, may the skies be blue, and may all your rockets fly straight and true.